Hello everyone, in this tutorial I am going to teach you how to use the shimmer effect in Flutter applications. Um, this is my starter project. In this application I have some to-do list with some dummy data. So if you want to get this starter code, just get to my GitHub repository and you can clone this. Go here, copy this, go to your terminal and use the command git clone -b and the branch name is starter code, and then just paste that link. Fine. And once you clone the project, if you get some errors, if these files are like read something, then you can just use the command flutter clean, and once it's clean, then you can use the command flutter pub get. This will fix those errors. Okay, so first I'll just go through this code. I have this to-do model where I have one ID, title, description, completed, and a priority of type enum, and the priority can be high, medium, and low. I used this priority to set these colors. If the priority is high, then the color should be red. If the priority is medium, then the color should be yellow. If the priority is low, then the color should be green. And then I have some dummy data. In this file I have one method name generate dummy to-do list, which return a feature of type a list of to-do model. And then I have used this code future.delayed. I did this on purpose to show you the shimmer effect. And then this is returning some dummy data. Fine. And then I have one widget item. This is this card item with these circle avatar and this checkbox, text, etc. This widget requires one to-do model, and this returns a card, and this card has a child list style. The leading is set to circle avatar, and the title is set to this text. The subtitle is also set to the text, and the trailing is set to be the icon, and the icon is rendered based on the condition. If to do is completed, then the icon should be checkbox. If it's not completed, then the icon should be checkbox outline blank. Fine. And this get priority color is a method which returns a color based on the priority. I have this method here which takes one argument of type priority. It will check if the priority is high, then it will return a red color. If the priority is medium, then it will return a yellow color, and if the priority is low, then it will return green color. Fine. And then I am setting this background color of this circle avatar using this method, and come to this main.dart where I have this main method and this app class which returns a material app. The title is set to be shimmer effect, and I have set the theme, and the debug show checked mode banner is set to be false, and I have set the home. I have passed this home to this home argument. In the home widget I have one scaffold, and in the scaffold I have a bar, and I have the body. This body is going to be returning a future builder which is of type list of a to-do model, and in the future argument I have passed the dummy data that is generated by this generate dummy to-do list, and then I have used this builder method of this future builder which gives us a context and a snapshot. You can use this snapshot to access this list, and then you can also check the connection state of this snapshot. And then I have checked the connection state. If the connection state is waiting, Then I have returned a circular progress indicator. This is our circular progress indicator. When the connection state is waiting, this circular progress indicator will be shown. And if the data has some error, then I will return this text. And if there is no data, then I will return this text. In this case, these cannot happen since I do know that I have some dummy data. When I have accessed the data from this snapshot and saved this into this to-do list, and in this case this future builder will return this list view, and this list view will return a padding widget, and the child of this padding widget is set to be to-do item, this to-do item. Fine. Now what I am going to do, I don't want this circular progress indicator when the data is being loaded. What I want the shimmer effect. So first of all, you have to add the shimmer package into our Flutter project. Go to pub.dev and search for shimmer. This is the package that I am going to use. You can install this package by going to this installing and just copy this, come to your pubspec.yaml and just paste this here, and then just hit Command S or Control S. You can also say flutter pub get. Fine. And then I'm creating one new file in this widget folder. I'll name it to do list loading shimmer.dart. Then I'll create one stateless widget. I'll name it to do list loading shimmer. This is going to be returning one shimmer widget, shimmer dot from color. Okay, fine. I will explain what is this base color, what is this highlight color. For the time being, I'll set this color to be deep orange, and I'll set the shade to be not 100, 300, and the highlight color should be gray with shade of 100, and the child should be like this widget. We have a card, and inside this card we have one list style. So we cannot say card, because if I say card, then this shimmer effect will be applied only to the card, because this is applied to its direct child. So I can say I'll set the padding age insets dot all, set it to 10. Fine. And then this child, this padding's child should be list style, and I'll set the leading, not autofocus, leading to be circle avatar, and the radius of the circle avatar should be 20, so that it matches our to-dos lists circle avatar. And then first let's just use this in our main. I'll just come here and I'll just cut this out. I'll say to-do list loading shimmer, and I'll make it constant. Let's check it out. The design. Okay, fine. This should be list, not a single list style. And next thing, since this is a list and I want the shimmer effect to be list as well, so I'll just wrap this into a list view. Let me wrap into a builder. So I'll name it list view dot builder, and this should be item builder. Fine. And this should also return one index. And let's also sort this. So move child, fine. And then let's go to this list style. I'll set the title to be a container, and I'll set the height to be 15 something, and I have to set the color as well, because if I don't set the color, this container will not be affected by the shimmer. So you can set the color any color you want. I'll set the color to be white. You can set any color you want, it won't matter anyway, because our main colors are these two, base color and highlight. Fine. Subtitle, and I'll just copy this and then paste this. I'll set to 10 because it is a subtitle, so it should be smaller than title. Fine. And now we are missing this checkbox, something like this. For this, I'll set the trailing property of this list style to be container, and then for this I'll set the height to be 18 and width to be 18 as well. And yeah, colors dot white, and I think this has some rounded corners, so I'll set the decoration, box decoration, and a border radius should be circular, and I'll set it to be 4. And since we are setting the decoration, I cannot set this color outside of the decoration, so I'll just cut it and I'll paste this inside the decoration. Let's check it out. Fine. It looks fine to me. I think we are done from this side. Now let me just talk about these two colors. I think it's clear, this is our base color, this deep orange color, this circle avatar, these two containers and one checkbox, and this highlight color is this animated white or gray color. This animated color is this color, and this background color is this base color. Fine. And you can also change the direction of this animation by setting the direction property. This is from bottom to top, this is from left to right, which is the default one, and this is right to left, and this is top to bottom. Fine. I'll just set this to be right to left. Let's check it out. Now the animation is from right to left, but I'll let it to be the default one. And you can also change the duration by setting the period argument. You can pass the duration, and I'll set it to be 3 seconds. By default it is 1.5 seconds. Let's check it out. It will just slow out the animation. You can see, I think, You can also set the loop property, which is by default set to be 0, which means infinite. I'll set it to be 1. Let's check it out. Now this animation will only occur one time. Look, it just stopped after one loop. I'll just set it to be 1. Look, one time. I'll just remove this, and I'll remove this too. I don't need this. I hope now you can use this shimmer effect into your own Flutter projects. And that was it from today's tutorial. See you in the next video. Till then, stay happy and keep coding.